Welcome back to the Charismatic Voice. It's cold outside, so I want something steamy. I'm thinking maybe some hot drinking chocolate, the thick, dark kind. Sit beside a warm humidifier because the heater has totally zapped the air, and listen to some David Coverdale. You with me? Let's get to it. Okay. Yeah, this is steamy. Like, not only do we have steamy, smoky video, I also beautiful woman, and that line that just is full of desire. Back to the beginning. I think just seeing her mop up sweat with that fan in this beautiful pose, like that alone makes me feel a little bit warmer. It's like, yes, there are other people somewhere out there in the past who are very, very warm. Well, I'm freezing my butt off. What a great first image. My body started shaking and I can't take no more. Dang. One, his vocal lines are masterful. I love how quickly he's able to relate these lyrics. It's essentially major, quick patter, but it's all really, really nicely stitched together. So I'm not ever, despite the patter, it's not becoming like rap-like. We're not losing any sort of melodic line. We actually have this beautiful soaring line the whole time. So incredible vocal lines. Two, does that hip thrusting help with the guitar playing? I've never really thought about how you position a guitar and play it before, and if it's necessary to push your hips into it. I think it's just for flair. Does it ever interfere? Honestly, I know this is a leading question, but I'm actually like really curious. Does a lot of hip movement make it difficult to play the guitar? Seriously, please let me know in that live premiere chat. I love that expression. Luckily, that doesn't interfere with the guitar playing right there. What a good shot. So when I read these lyrics, I thought the I just want to get close to you is the chorus. It might actually be the chorus, but it's shocking to me. It's all sitting much lower than the initial verse. I mean, the initial verse is howling and steamy, and I think that might actually be one of the best examples of encapsulating, should I just say capturing, desire in an opening lines. Wow. Yeah, that is steamy. It's boiling. It demands attention. Wow. And it's also really high. So when things are higher pitched, they tend to grab our attention more. A lot of times you have your chorus sitting higher than your verse because your verse is telling the story, and then the chorus is really about celebrating the emotion of it. Uh, and in this case, we actually dropped down. We got thicker harmonies, yes. And it actually doesn't have as much energy as that initial verse did. I'm a bit surprised. I don't know. I feel like maybe I got the 2 flipped somehow. No, this really does feel like it's the chorus. Okay, that movement. Does that make it more difficult to play the guitar? I really am asking y'all. Over here, baby. Wow. Oh, whew. Wow. This is I read the lyrics ahead of time and I knew it was going to be a little bit steamy, but it is even steamier than expected and I'm loving it. I got to say. Love it. The come part particularly just got me. But I don't think I would love it nearly as much if you didn't have amazing vocal technique behind it. I think the thing that's so thrilling to me is the way he's going up to this top part of his voice and he's not really flipping over into a true falsetto. He's keeping things super gathered. They're full, but he's staying in his fuller voice, but he's thinning out the sound enough that it doesn't want to crack or flip over. It's just, yeah, really, really careful narrowing that I think he's probably done for years and years and years to make it so he can go up here and not have to think about it anymore. It feels incredibly reliable, and it just, to me, it's really, really impressive. And then add to that all of those incredible constants that we heard in there, but at no point did it ever feel like the whole melody stopped. It blazes by and it's one big schmear. And it's not it's not like a machine gun, even though I bet that his mouth feels like a machine gun because he's having to enunciate so much. But the vocal folds underneath that are super, super smooth. The support and the engagement with the voice is consistent. Okay, I have to laugh at that part. And the ooze. Sorry, just one little aside, and then I promise we'll continue for a while. I used to think that contemporary music was getting more and more, gosh, risque. I think this is probably because I grew up fairly, fairly innocent. Listened to mostly Christian music, classical music. Yeah, didn't really get into much in the way of pop or rap, definitely not metal or rock. And as I became more exposed to it, I remember thinking, whoa, gosh, they're not even hiding it. They're just straight up singing about sex now. Which is what birds do every day. But then I started hearing things like Whitesnake and Led Zeppelin. I was going, Oh, no, 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 no. People have been doing this for years. This is explicit and steamy and and it's dirty and it's always been dirty. Wow. Wow. We're just again. I swear his top almost sounds like it's too easy. Like I'm having this moment of actually just a little bit of jealousy. I've sung a lot of high notes, but not like that. I mean, they're operatic high notes is very, very different. This is just so good. Mind blowing. It's like the surround sound intro going up and down. That was, he stood up, the band stood down. Oh, this really is steamy. Just want to take a moment to appreciate how incredibly full and luxurious his voice still sounds when it's lower. Usually people have sweet spots in their voice, and he tends to sit so high in a lot of songs. And then you get down to this low stuff, and it's like, oh gosh, his voice is sweet all over.
Can't keep away. Can't keep away. Can't keep away.
Like, is he a baritone or is he a tenor?
Can't keep away. No. You gotta give me love. Gotta give me some loving every day. Can't keep away.
Oh, cool. The thing that was so cool about that sound is a lot of times we're hearing him bring in like the full range, and we're hearing him bring in tons of dynamics, really loud, much softer, or bringing oohs and ahs and slides. There's lots of different kinds of expressions we've heard so far, but this one was different.
Give me some loving every day. Can't keep away.
He actually brings a hoarse quality into his voice right there, which a lot of people aren't even capable of doing, much less deciding that they want to add that to their bag of tricks on stage. I think that's bold. It works really well, and just shows us one more way that David Coverdale is a master of the voice.
Can't keep away.
Oh, this almost feels like a movie now. An entirely new chapter? This is very progressive. I actually thought that they'd brought in some sort of cellos there, and we actually have a bow, I think. Are we bowing our... Is that a bow on the bass or the guitar? That's really cool. What a great idea. my. So partly why the scream is so awesome, other than the cool visuals that go with it, it's super well gathered. When he first initiates it, it's a good onset. So that means that as the air is moving past, his vocal folds come together extremely cleanly, extremely efficiently, and we're not getting any extra air escapage. It sounds a little bit like a squeal. There's not too much pressing though of the written noise. It's not too pressed in the sound. It's actually very balanced. Additionally, the pitch choice is exactly one whole step higher than you probably would have expected. You've had another note held out for a while that you feel like, oh, that'd be a good scream note. Now he picked a note higher. And had to like slide off to that expected note actually at the end. Woo! Yeah. That must make it more difficult to play. Oh. Return? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we had that return in it was like almost like a switch that was flipped there. But they did they kept it entirely instrumental with that transition. I'm surprised by the progressive elements of this. This feels um, drawn out. It feels like we're really taking our time to examine different parts of this story. Obviously, we have it here in the music video with actual characters acting, but just hearing this on the radio, I wonder where people's minds went in this moment. Like, what was the story that was told by that instrumental? It was, in my mind, it was just like, whoa, dude, that was technically so cool. And I don't, have a play of characters that go, but I think if I listened to this enough times, I would probably sit there and wonder, what was the band thinking? Like, what did the guitarist think of when he designed that solo? We'll go back just a little bit. We'll keep going. Feels so gnarly. That's cool. I would be so impressed if a contestant on one of these shows like America's Got Talent or The Voice, if a contestant came out and just nailed that opening, I think it'd make a great audition song. Obviously cut a bunch because you can't have something that's 6.5 minutes long for your audition. But that opening line is tough. It shows so much vocal expertise, but at the same time, it's really grabbing. Like it pulls an audience in. I bet it's been used before. I haven't seen it though. Or if somebody did use it, I didn't know where it was from. I think that this is a really, really fantastic opener. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a diphthong. Ooh. I'd like to say that as a mother of a 2-year-old and another one on the way, I have a new appreciation for when people say, "Ooh, mama." Like, yeah, that's right. It's hot to be a mom. That makes me feel really good about myself. I used to think, oh, when people become moms, like, I know there's this whole MILF thing, but like, I don't know, especially as somebody coming from having done so much fun cosplay to now being so frustrated with my body getting bigger and my clothes not fitting, right? I'm just like, ugh. Pregnancy sucks in so many ways, but being a mom is so awesome. And I think that there's a new appreciation, especially in marriage. You're like, this woman, wow, she's growing life. And anyhow, there's so many levels to that. Ooh, mama has new appreciation for me now. Just gotta point out real briefly, he must be related to Bruce Dickinson because that I've seen over and over him assume the horse stance position, feet wide, super down on the stage. Good for singing, gotta say. It's actually can be super, super useful. Taste your love so sweet. I just wanna make love to you. Feel your body. That's such a cool harmony that they bring there. You're still alive. Oh yeah. You're still alive. I will be sneaking how you go. The bass line in this section, the way it's descending, and then every now and then it descends just a little bit lower than I expect it to. Just listen to this for a moment. That last note, it's like, whoa. So bum pum would be the note we would expect it to be. Instead it goes bum pum. And you're like, oh, it went deeper. They like that bass line too. Oh my. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be the ending. Oh. It fades out? I totally did not expect a fade out at the end. I thought we were gonna get a big like moment where he would totally go off into some glorious uh, interpretation of what lovemaking sounds like when sung. This was a steamy song. It delivered. I was hoping for something steamy. I feel a little warmer now. I think I would feel even warmer if I had some amazing drinking chocolate, which I'm gonna go make. I invite you to do the same and then just go back and listen to this song in its original version, just straight through with that hot chocolate, because nothing can really replace that full listen through. But if you really do want some more analysis, I'm going to put up a playlist over here. You can drink hot chocolate and listen to that too, and make you fall more in love with music every day.